Hi, thank you so much if you have landed onto this podcast. Uh, you might be wondering in this era of video podcasts, why am I doing an audio one? The reason I don't think I'm going to do it for very long. And I don't think that many of you are going to listen to this, and so I'm just experimenting. I need some sort of an outlet right now, and that's why I thought doing it with an audio podcast is so much better. I tried also recording things and keeping them to myself. I tried writing things. I don't have time. I don't have continuity, and I don't have time to do all of that. I have many friends. I have a very loving family, but sometimes I feel I overboard them because maybe I am too sensitive, or maybe they are too busy, too occupied in all of their works that I feel listening to me might just drown their energy down, and so I don't want to do it. And so comes the podcast. Now, a little bit about myself. I currently work in the field of IT. I have been here, or I've been into this field since 2016, so 10 years. And I started very young, and I'm right now in a state where I'm pining to have another promotion, but with the industry not working that well, it's getting delayed. And I feel that I need that level up in my career right now, and also the money. Next, I am married. I've been married for over 2 years, and it's going good. It's amazing. Cannot complain about our relationship, but definitely have a lot to complain about my in laws, specifically my mother in law. Because I don't know if I have to blame the Indian setting, or if it is just mother in laws in general, or if it is the fact that since I'm a girl and have had a lot of girlfriends growing up, I think somewhere in my small world, we thought that the world has become better in terms of the disparity between girls and boys in our day to day living, or married women and married men. But ever since I got married, from day one of being with this new house, with this new family in their new house and adjusting to their household, uh, I don't think things have become better. Like, I have just figured out that there's so much wrong, still wrong. And the only reason why it's still wrong is the scarcity of not having another girl in the household. So, that's about being married. And then the last and the prettier part of it, I am a mother of a 1 year old daughter and of a now going to be turning 5 year old dog. Unfortunately, my dog doesn't live with me right now. A lot of it goes to, as in the credit of her not being with me, goes to my mother in law. But then also some sort of a conscious decision of being working parents and then not having enough hands to raise a daughter. And also our dog is also like very anxious and cannot live alone, so even that. So yeah, more to come about these things in the upcoming episodes. I hope there are going to be upcoming episodes. But yeah, that's that. Now, one thing that's been troubling me today, and that's the whole point why I have this podcast, is because I have seen and read that a lot of women deal with a lot of autoimmune diseases, and most of it has got to do with the fact that they keep a lot in their self rather than discussing it out loud. And don't worry, I have people that I can discuss it out loud with. Just that what I feel is not everyone's available at the time when I need their help, or sometimes I just overburden them with whatever I am thinking, and they might be going through the shit of their own, and I want to help them as well, but I don't want to like overboard them with what I'm dealing with, and I don't want to want them to hold back. And so I just feel, and I feel that I don't want to keep everything inside of me, because that just, I think that just reflects on my personality eventually. I think I start being a lot grumpier on the days when I shouldn't be, and just I think I just start reacting with a lot of preconceived notions in my head rather than what's really going on in other person's head. And so I just don't want to be that person, and I want to do some. I want to do something. I want to do something to break off this chain. I want to do something to not let these things impact my kids. And so I feel that it's better that I rant things out over a podcast, in anonymity. I don't want to show who I am, or give this like a human presence, or relatable, related to like a human, because then I feel maybe eventually I would also start to say things might that I would think might impact somebody who's living around me. And maybe then I'll be biased during these ramblings, and I don't want to do that either. I don't want to hurt people. That's the whole intention. I feel that there's so much going on in life right now that it just keeps disturbing me mentally. And I don't want to be impacted by this, in the sense that in the long term, I want to be there for my kids. And so I don't want that, something I'm keeping inside right now impacts me in the long term. And so I just want to let it out. But then at the same time, I don't want to let it out to people who might be influenced by what I'm telling them. For example, if I'm not happy with my mother-in-law, I don't want to rant about it to my husband all the time, because I feel at some point he wants to support me, and then I see that he acts in such a way which either becomes catastrophic, or which isn't what I want him to do. Or maybe sometimes he wants to support his mother and he is not acting the way I would want him to. Or I mean, again, it's not like I want him to honestly act. I just want somebody to think about me as well. But that's not happening, because a lot of us are doing a lot of things in a daily basis, and maybe that's how life is. And I just feel, instead of just adjusting to it and keeping things to myself, it's better that I share them across. And so that's what I'm doing. And I think I have just maybe said things a lot on the loop, and so I will pause right here. And I will actually want you guys, if you're listening, to maybe comment if there's anything that you're dealing with right now that you're not able to share with the people you love. And it's not because the people you love aren't there for you, they are there, but you just feel that it might harm them, or you just feel like they're too occupied and I shouldn't become a burden on them, and that's why you're not sharing it. So if there's any such thing that you're going through right now, maybe drop it in the comments. Let's find relatability, let's find a community. If you're comfortable, drop it with your login ID. But if you're not, I suggest drop it anonymously. All I want is for you to not keep things to yourself, because that's the intention why I'm starting this. Anyway, thank you so much. I think I'll record something for a longer duration soon, and I'll put it up. Have a good day.